Hi there, everybody. This is Great and Glorious Nick Dutch here yet again, very quickly popping on the camera. Um, a wonderful YouTuber has emailed me about some little issues. I'm just going to read out the email, okay? It says here, I have this sixth sense where I could read someone. I could tell how they were feeling. One instance is when I was talking to this girl over the net. My sixth sense was telling me she had a thing for the color black, so I asked her if she had something that was black and meant something to her. She told me that all her shirts are black. So whenever I get depressed, it seems to start storming outside. Can you tell me how to control it? This has been going on ever since I can remember. Please help. Okay, well, you've raised a couple of issues there. The first thing is about the sixth sense thing. Don't worry about it. That kind of thing just happens. No, I can't tell you why this happens without actually giving you basically some kind of religious theory or some kind of spiritualistic theory. It's just not really possible. This sort of thing has happened to me. And to be honest, I wouldn't be living the life I'm living at the moment if that sort of thing hadn't happened to me at all. So the basic fact of the matter is, accept that this sort of thing goes on. It happens to me more when I'm doing religious type exercises, I'm in a prayerful state, when I'm doing a reading, and that's all about changing the center of your focus of what you're capable of being aware of, and other weird anomalous states. You can only practice. That's all you can do, and the way that you practice is through doing prayerful meditative exercises and playing around with how you experience the three-dimensional, fourth-dimensional reality. So maybe just sitting down somewhere quiet in a meditative space and trying to maybe imagine a beam of light coming out of your forehead and going somewhere, and trying to objectively report back to yourself what you're experiencing and what you're seeing. Remember, the time to test that sort of thing is after the exercise, not during it. Okay? Play about with it, practice, and see what happens. It seems like you've got something there. Don't be afraid of it. Just carry on playing around and having fun. The second aspect you mentioned is this almost like weather control aspect, which I'm rather confused about, to be honest, because it's difficult to say what causes what. It could well be that you are incredibly sensitive to air pressure or electrical activity in the air, and that has a subtle effect upon your mood. That would make a lot of sense. So it might be the other way around. However, some occultists do report that they can modify the weather and the seasons to a certain degree. But with the complexity of the entire global weather system, it's very difficult to say whether a practicing occultist, magician, or psychic has any direct effect deliberately from themselves to the outside world to manipulate weather phenomena. It's almost impossible to say that it works that way around from a rational, intelligent standpoint, okay? But if that's what seems to happen for you, again, experiment with it, play with it. Don't jump to the conclusion that you can control these things automatically. Just experiment more and play around more. If we go back to like the sixth sense stuff that you're talking about, it makes much more sense to me that that is a real legitimate phenomenon, for want of a better phrase, okay? So basically just muck about with it. I personally feel that the state of mind which is best for psychic stuff is in fact prayerful. So if you're not a person of religion, then try and teach yourself what the calm, tranquil, reverent state of prayer is like through doing any kind of religious exercises and practicing. And it is just a question of practice. It's not a question of saying, oh, I really can do this 110%. It's a question of saying, I'm going to experience it, I'll experiment, I'll see what's happening there. But yeah, I think you got something. So play with it, go with it, enjoy it. Nick Dutch signing out.